Niswing ba sakantikon Northeast Media Hub-ona rimchaksoa. Dal ni koborrangko akanat na skang katabishongrangko akanat tinga. Next-gen administrative and e-governance reforms ni bimingo National Conference ko apachingata. Meghalaya Police ni grimso bulsi suku gijagapa michak pisa ko kragi jakalake ruanina pokso ekni nengo kes ko sigata. Meghalaya rongmesak bukota niko sorkari bajigala ni skotong minister talata. Guwahati Science City chutini salrango chatro-chatrirang na namgipa biap tamsa. IED Bretanichi Assam Rifles ni Jawan Saksasya Sakpri Sakna Arunachalo Jimbe Makarang Wanya Sel Giljano Koman Pakanga Anga Chino CH Marak Tao Koborrangko Sul para katinga India Sorkarini Personal Public Grievances and Pension Ministry ni ng Department of Administrative Reforms and Public Grievances ni Meghalaya Sorkari Baksa salgani na ang ating pa next-gen administrative and e-governance reforms ni National Conference ko Sombar Salo Union Minister of State Dr. Jitendra Singh apachingatiyo na nga ha. Area Conference ko apachingatan niyo Meghalaya dokni skotong Minister Konat Kesangma Chief Secretary Dr. Shakil Ahmad aru Governmental tungpa bakrang tukaha. Yan National Conference ko apachingatiyo na nga niyo Dr. Jitendra Singh mongsonggipa sukupang jenmana akan prakangingon sorkarini kamrangko namdapatan niyo adok ni dulgaparang baksa kumong nang remeja kurangko di nagata mamong sorkari yan nakapa National Conference rangko atna joton kaingan ni para kangaha. Banga officerangan kamtangtango jakchak gija ungin chmoba yan National Conference so bakraan yara andak pa National Conference rang ni mingnamani ko misukan yung enga ni janapatingon Meghalaya doko New Shillong Administrative City ko bukote sorkari ni kamo digital model ko ragatan yara nambatsranggipa dak misukan yung aha aruya ko gepena dokrang bas kira naman gen ane Dr. Singh akanaha.
I'm holding these national conferences in different parts of the country. In fact, we started this because I just suggested to the then secretary, I said, can we move out of Bhavan? Because most of these events were actually held in Bhavan. It's very easy to hold them because everything is in place. You just have to book the hall. And then we started moving out. We have gone to Ladakh as far as the north. We gone to Chennai, Hyderabad, northeast, of course, we went up to Gital. I said, we should not be one of those touching Guwahati and saying that they came back from north. And many of the officers traveled to Itanagar for the first time. So we have gone to different states holding national conference, but at a different venue. And that has given a different kind of a flavor, also enabled us to strike personal rapport with the officers, the chief secretaries of different states. And that is how this has picked up, and I'm glad that it's become very popular over the years. In fact, many of the officers from different states complained that they wanted to come. The state government had to leave them. And in fact, in North, we even went up to Kachada. And many of the officers came as much for Mata Vaishno Devi as for the administrative reforms. But anyway, that also, as Governmental was mentioning, gives you an opportunity to improve upon yourself and to introspect on what you are, where you stand and what you need to do.
Ya thumbi bunga niyo Meghalaya dokni skotong Minister Konat Kesangma ba jenmana akan prakangingon ya National Conference ko ngatan yara mandirang na dangdakyo na niyo kamrangko namdapat na nangani ko misukan yung nga niya kanaha. E-governance aro administrative reform so chagrong na nanginggapa niknikani rangko jana pangingon Meghalaya doko mandirang ni niknikani rangko aro badi ka ani rangko namat nagata adok sorkari ni mandirang baksa mekanggrek tumani rangko atinggapa CM Connect program ni bidengo skotong minister toya kanangin ba ya plakan mandirang ni jangi tangani yo dingtangani ko rabana meksongani sa ongna nangani kanaha gisiko namgipa chanchiani aro mandirang na namako daknas kani dongna nangani ba skotong minister akanangaha.
And sometimes changes are not about big changes. It's not about a massive decision or a major rule that is being changed. Sometimes it's just a small system within your office itself of how you cut down procedures within your system itself. And slowly and steadily you realize that that same system is actually applicable maybe for the entire department or maybe for the entire government. So my first suggestion would be, you must start at your own level, at your own individual self and in your own office structure. And obviously try to improve things. Remember, bringing a massive change requires a lot of inputs, which of course should happen. I'm not saying you shouldn't. But even every small change is something that will add, and share it. And I hope that in this particular conference, we don't just share about big changes that we're trying to do. Even the small changes that we make a difference. But then what we realized, and what I felt, was it's not just enough to have a technology that will help you connect with the people. You need to have a system and a process in which you can make it very easy for people to connect. So I just decided one day, well, the easiest way for me to connect with the people is just go to the people and ask them, what do you want? And just ask them, what is your problem? And have the entire team, all the directors of all the departments, all the deputy commissioners on the stage with me, while there are 2,000-3,000 people asking questions. And like an assembly question and hour session, the officials answer the question there and then. That's why I was saying that some people don't like it, because maybe the officials don't like it too much, being put on the spot. But I enjoy it because I'm like the speaker of the house, you know. I just ask the question that I please answer, and I moderate. But this entire system has actually created a sense of kind of connect, which I've been wanting to do with the people, of not just me, but the entire government machinery to the people at large. And the suggestions that come in on these CM Connect programs are actually ideas which help us to reform and bring changes in departments, resolve issues. And the CM Connect program happens anywhere.
Meghalaya Police Northeastern Indira Gandhi Regional Institute of Health and Medical Sciences so bulsi so kugijagipa michak bisa ko kragija kalakirwani na pokso ekni nango kes ko segataha. Is Khasi Hills ni SP Vivek Sem ni aganani gitare wamang niam ni gita plak takna nangganirang baksa amsandianirang ko abachingatan baksa na duko ga akapa michak bisa ni agananirang ko korto rarakem. Yani gisepon matnang ako manggapa mandeni ko sako niyam ni gita jakudi ko dakchina ni Grims ni authority rang na report ko ba watatken aniba wa akan tapang kwaha. Plakam sandia ni rangkon mekang ni te agri dakanggen ane wiatingon chmong gemen sakhirango pangchake sal sotok ni gisepon charge sheet ko ba segatken ane sem wiatangaha.
Molestation case which happened on a minor in migrants, police has promptly taken up a case on the POCSO. We've examined the accused, notice has been issued. The victim's statement will be recorded in court from this taken tomorrow. Other steps in the investigation like TIP will be done in the ensuing days. And once the investigation actually gathers all the facts and all that, we will come to a conclusion on submission of the final form.
Meghalaya dokorong mesak bukotani ko dingtang dolrang jegal tukingon dokorong mesak bukotani ko abachingonin dok sorkari ba jegalinga ni somber salo dok ni skotong minister connect ke sangma talatani ko nangaha dokorong mesak bukotna joton ka ainga ni dingtang dolrang ni matnanging gapani gemen sngani na kanchakani ko nangingon abachingonin dok sorkari ba rong mesak bukotna joton ka ani ko jegalinga aro da aloba apsan daken jegal kuinga ni skotong minister para kataha. Meghalaya dokorong mesak bukot na gita mamang dakiba sorkaryon jawa niba wa talataniko onang tayaha. Shillong lapalango chakol ngo generator ni ongkat gepa bisi genang gepa wal kunia sel sakbunga kam ka echa gepa mandirang ni siani gemen sengon. Skotong minister yani gemen rakaja kudi yani ku takanggen ania kanangaha. Yani gisepon disaster management ni gita endak ke selong gepa na dakchakani rangko naman jagen chmoba waduko ka akapa kangal chulgri noktang ni mandirang na tangka paisa ni gita dakchakani chulrang ko sandinga niba wajana pataha.
Very clear, I have repeated again and again that our government has made it very clear that we have said no to uranium mining in our state. That's it, very simple from our point. Action will be taken against those who are doing this. There were rules, laws, and certain things were prohibited. Individuals who are not following those prohibitions are breaking the laws, breaking the rule. Appropriate action will be taken against them. And also we are examining that there are some requirements because they are all from very economically weak section of society, those who passed away. So therefore we are looking at ways in which we can give some support. So I'm examining.
Guwahati Science City Chutini Salrangko Riyatna Chatro-Chatrirangna nambatsranggipa biap rangoni damsaung enga. Dauroro rechani recha bisarang ribae banga dake nianirangko mungsung bate science subject ko jak tangchi dake nie banga kon skirana cholra aniku nukna gata maninga. Sonapurni tapi siaw donggipa ya Science City sochet geni ekar mang apala. Jeon skia porako nan baksana dingtang dakkepa an sawatan irang donga JK Eureka Gallery, Space Odyssey, Digital Planetarium aro warang nagriba jak tangchi dake nie mukron tangchi neke bebera anirang kitapo siana batple skira na cholrang donga. Ununa riangin nekepa bisarang aro chatro-chatrirang endak kepa dingtanggipa skira anirang dongani gemen antang-tangni kursiong aniko parak tokaha. Kelas 7 ni Medans Malav Sharman, classroom mo skira enggeparangoni namen dingtanganiko wa ya Science City nekahane wa parakataha. Mangbata kon chenga kitaponi ko sa porai skia maninga ndiba chenga yano chokmot agel sakara mai deke onga ukonek na maninga. Mekang chia biap yana bateba namroros roro china ne wa akan tapang kuaha.
तो हमारे लिए भी बहुत अच्छी बात है और पढ़ाई में इनसे ज़्यादा इंटरेस्ट आता है और उसी के साथ साथ समर वेकेशन में हम लोग कुछ मतलब इनोवेटिव सीखने को मिलता है। वैसे हम लोग स्कूल में हम लोग सिर्फ पढ़ाई किताब वही में घुसे रहते हैं, पर कभी पढ़ाई की किताबों से बाहर आकर भी हमें इस एक्चुअल दुनिया का फीलिंग जो है वो भी लेना चाहिए। और हाँ, और जो हमें साइंस सिटी में वो अच्छे से मिला है, तो आई लाइक दिस साइंस सिटी एंड आई विश दैट ये साइंस सिटी बहुत अच्छा और भी ज़्यादा डेवलप करे सरकार।
Sakapan Class 7 ni Chatro Saksa, Subarnam Samik Majumdar, Astronomy aro Space Science ni bidengo namin gisik nangata ko man behanyagane yano bangani gemen skira na cholman kugen. JK Space Station no ni abachinge astronomy na kengkeng. Cuti metengo maiba gital ko skira na node yan namin namgipa biap ongchong mota ne wa akan tapang kuaha.
Oy sengbo, caani ko apsan tochi jo tai-tai skang sengbo. Yan nang ni BNB mangna aruan Chingni samtang-tang na namja. Endak kepa toko anichi dingtang sabisi ko manama. Yan dak kepa turang ko basa ko di jakal na paltaya, soe gala, arunala rango pake gala. Ndiba daude, ruko, ya repurpose use cooking oil ni skimo, ya toko biodiesel tari nagta jakal gen. Unigaman, sengbo, antang ni BNB mang, arunang ni samtang-tang ko name rakibo.
Sombar salo Nagaland dokni chomo kedima jao kinbignigipa improvised explosive device bomb Bretania sel Assam Rifles ni jawan saksani jangi gemata kumanaha aro sakbri sipairang blong be saknata kumanaha ne official rang parakataha ya bom Shukovi sepang jolo sipairang ni rianging gepa biapo Bretaha jeon Assam Rifles ni sipairang skira chakani kudakingachem. Endake sakna mangepa sipairangko bakan sana bananiko narangaha. Ya selongani jamano bom bretchak kepa sepang joloniko sipairang amsandina bachingataha. Endake onggen chmoba yano jak tonggeparangko dao de petrem naman kujenga. Sombar prung ni bako jembe mekarang wania sel Arunachal Pradesh ni kurung kumea jao donggepa giljan nokko man pakangaha aro bangan dolong rangan nostrong atako manaha ya jembe mekarang wanio mongsong bate kurung kume kamle aro pake keseng aja onang chakea ko manaha kume chibimani dettowania sel wa jolo donggepa songrango chimrepaha aro bangan okaprangko nostrong ataha Parsi parlo donggepa St. Thomas giljan nokkoba tarakgepa chichi man pakangako manaha. Wa jolo donggepa Baptist giljan nokpa nostrong atako manaha aro unbaksana Parsi parlo donggepa inspection bangaloba chi banreaha. Una agreba wano donggepa tegeni nokrangba aditan nostrong atako manaha. Hurioni damon aro pegam songona kabatgepa dolongba nostrong atako manaha aro banga rama sorokrang ba namen nostrong atako manaha. Ajani administration aseloga kepa mandirangko naljokatna nirok jrengchina police paramilitary aro gependolrangko nirok semsak china wiataha. Official rangni aganani getade Arunachal Pradesh apsan deke aselongani changgetam mangni getaung ingaha. Ya chiban reanio ITBP kemona riduraing gepa rama sorok rangba nostrong atako manaha. Irang sandalni koborrang niswanina nasma sakantikon metela.
Nangni jangi tanganiyo sawo cerong bata. Nangni gisik mataneng 타능데 아가 농아 프르니 자가때 엑사이즈 가롱보 니바 기식때 아간 스카 온디사 투시고 다오 타능 아가네가 기토 고미 차보 베난 생이 동겐 니바 기식때 스자잉아 와 마만 살란티 파라타 차롱아 마무 우제데 타능 아간 스카잉아 kenal mai ba dakaba sabi si ko mane mang chana mansran jajo de mai lap nan thong sala tuchi chuliat bo ni ba giskan manija chao de gumkon chage ne chansia ansing gumkan masia ya tho chini ba khari ko agre chao de ansing be na namja ni ba mai dake ansing chansia chao ra ngara malasa malagen wagen angara film star aro olympic kalak barungja ni ba tho khari chini chani ko khomia chao de high blood pressure, heart attack, stroke, diabetes, makron ka khomiani, kharong te nostongani. Yan oni je pong naman again. Aru yarang niya sel, ning nikani rara kuman gen. Chani rangani mamong unja, di ba plak nang ni jangi tangani o. Gumakon nang chakya geno. Kena nangani kudu masir ka ba? Tao di yan ansing nal tupatat geno. Tao di nang ni tanong ko sakselat po ha. Ansing ni salantini chaani o toko komiat na nangode. Dalo ansing ndita chainga ngode. Kasin nuko komiat poha. Aro batita ba salang ni jamano, aro untisa komiat kubo. Kari komiat na bi apsan kun jarak po. Bijak song muteng somayo, kasin komiat na ranta karongbo. Aro salat, doi ba biterang ode kari kon srang na be. Natsa baksa chinir nga ma, mamong ja, rangay bo. Hindi ba? Ata chamos komiat tirang bo. Aro ate di sal jaman? Masih jokon ba? Unigaman chanchi bo. Nangni salantini jangi tanganio dektek prako sawa chienga. Nangni khari, chini, aru to chani ko ta aloni komiatna aba chengboha.